And hello everyone, and welcome back to another Warcraft 3 gameplay cast by me, Thinus32. As we wait for this game to get started. We got ourselves here a nice little game. Let me just make sure everything's in proper order. Yes, the overlay is up. OBS is not doing that stupid annoying drop frame rate crap like it was when I earlier tried to do this. So that means let's get to this game, folks. And here we go. Spawning as the Red Night Elf, we have Nicker. And his opponent. Spawning as the Blue Undead, we have ZDR. Undead versus Night Elf here on Secret Valley. And it looks like ZDR is going to try to do a ghoul build. Meanwhile, Nicker is going to go for the old standard Ancient of War play. And I'm so glad OBS is working, so I've tried this 3 other times yesterday. So I decided, okay, I'll give it a break. I'll leave my computer off all night. That's what I did. Got back from work and everything's working swell, so I guess it just needed a restart. Which is why we got a Demon Hunter coming in for the Night Elf. Undead heroes are usually delayed, but he'll start his soon. And we got a Death Knight. Death Knight versus Demon Hunter. DK versus DH. The battle of the century. As the Undead continues to produce more ghouls. And the Ancient of War is producing that archer so he can pull back these creeps. I'm going to pause this replay. Oh no, not in game. Whoa. What are you thinking, Thinus? Let's turn that down a wee bit. Alright. Alright. Back to the game. Gonna check OBS one last time. And no frame rate drops. Good. So I can stick with the rest of the game with no worries. Ancient of War uprooting. Archer pulling back the creeps. The point of Ancient of War creeping is to creep with as little resources as possible. So, in order to get experience, that Ancient of War cannot last hit anything, as it is considered a building tower hybrid thingy. Demon Hunter's coming in, gonna see what item he gets. Meanwhile, Death Knight's out, picking himself some dust and rods. Circle of Nobility, very nice item. And it looks like we're gonna do the DK harassment. This is an undead strategy. Personally, I feel like creeping is better, it gets you to level 3 easier. But a lot of pros do this harassment. Gonna get himself some skeletons, because of course little sheeps turn into 2 human skeletons. Night Elf creeping out his green spot. Wisps are getting spread out all around. He does have that map vision. That is for sure. He definitely has that map vision. It looks like the Death Knight gonna go Arrow first and see if he can get some wisp kills. One skeleton does find a wisp, and it looks like he's on the chase. Meanwhile, still no wisp kills for this Death Knight. He might get one. No, he's gonna have to back off here. So the Ancient of War is slowly making his way back to the base. That skeleton's still on the prowl. Whoa, hold on. Game did a big lag spike. OBS is fine. Huh. That must just been War 3 arena. Which is fine, folks. Don't know how it looks for you, but so far everything's running smoothly. Ooh! Denied kill. Wisp got the dispel, and that ticked off the dragon. That dragon didn't like the dispel while he was sleeping. See, I prefer creeping, so at least that Death Knight would have been at least level 2 by now. Sometimes it can be really successful and it can be really ridiculous, but so far it's not looking that successful. Looks like the Demon Hunter is going to try his luck here. See if he could get a couple Acolyte kills. That gold mine looks pretty blocked off. And there's plenty of ghouls to help defend. Meanwhile, Death Knight still has no kills. Let's see if he'll get a wisp here. Not that many wisps on wood, they're all spread out.
Players' forces are under attack.
Swipping out the wisps in the gold mine. Meanwhile, the undead player did block off any kills. Might get one. Ooh, Moonwell juice being used up. It looks like he'll switch him out again. Very nice whiffs control by the Night Elf player. Very nice whiffs control indeed. Ancient of Wonders getting cancelled here. So at least one good thing's happened for the undead player. And he's pulling a bunch of goals. Looks like we're going to have a Naga Sea Witch as the second hero of choice for... I forgot to do the text. I'm so sorry, folks. Looks like undead. I think he's taking up to tier 3. Have to keep an eye on that. So he's going to do a tier 2 push, it looks like. Naga Sea Witch, Death Knight. Most likely will get Lich as the third hero of choice. Shadow Melded Archer. Just hiding. Gets a dust off, actually. He must have caught that archer off the corner of his eye. Yes, folks, there is no map hacking. I mean, it is ZDR. You really think he hacks? Demon Hunter. Mana burn on the Naga. Keeping those frost arrows as light as possible. Meanwhile, both the ghouls are being called back, and we have a slaughterhouse coming in here. Another mana burn going off. Meanwhile, Night Elf, now getting to tier 2, builds one Ancient Allure. So looks like we might see some Dryad Bear action versus sitting statues and Gargs, possibly? Possibly Gargs. We'll have to find out. The Undead's finally getting creeping. Maybe we'll see that Death Knight level up here. I have to take a drink so I don't cough on the mic. Tome of Strength. Naga picking it up. Last I checked, she is an intelligence hero. Demon Hunter. Very quick with those boots of speed. Death Knight. Still not up to level 1. I'm to level 2. I know. Heroes start at level 1. And we got a Panda Brewmaster as the second hero choice for the Night Elf. So this hasn't really been a creep game, really. Undead pulling off the ghouls. Got an obsidian statue coming out and a fiend. Meanwhile, I don't see much being produced off of this. We got a Creepjack. Staff of Preservation being used. And the Demon Hunter will get away. Will he stick around? Maybe get a mana burn on the Naga? Does get a mana burn. She still has plenty of mana though. And the Demon Hunter get a kill. Oop. Sitting statue getting caught out. You don't want that unit to die. Panda. Beautiful Breath of Fire getting those ghouls. Demon Hunter getting very low. If only that Death Knight had a coil here. Ooh. That Panda actually stole that kill. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Nice Staff of Preservation. That Panda was about to get surrounded. Meanwhile, still nothing's being built off of this. Night Elf doesn't have that much wood. Ah, okay. Now I feel stupid. We got Dryads coming in. Demon Hunter, Death Knight. I'm messing up all around today, folks. Death Knight should get level 2 off this. If he commits. Yeah, he will get level 2. Dryads coming in. That Death Knight is so close. I just want to see him level up. I just want to know. Lich coming in, third hero of choice. Frost Nova going down. Oh, if only he had a coil. Why does he have a coil? No staff on the Panda. No. Get a coil. Kill something. Please. Please kill it. I'm not one side. Finally. Level 2 on the Death Knight. Level 2 on the Naga. I'm not biased in these replays. I just really wanted to see that level. And will the Night Elf try to creep the Red Drake, possibly? Food supply is currently 43 for the Undead versus 40 for the Night Elf. So a little favored towards the Undead, but ghouls aren't exactly that strong. Once you get Ghoul Frenzy, though, they can become something scary. It's like a swarm coming at you. Whoa, another lag spike from Warcraft 3. Just let me check. So far, so good. Sorry about that, folks. OBS has been really, really iffy today. Looks like the undead's gonna try to creep out this red spot. I'm not so sure how well this will go. Tome of Knowledge. See what super duper items dropping. Lich is getting very low in health. Guess he will be able to creep this with micro. And the super item is Medallion of Courage. +4 on Strength and Intelligence. Meanwhile, Night Elf might get himself a future shop, as we have Adept Bears. Will we see Master Bears? We will. So both players possibly going to get expansion later out. I would hope so. Level 2 Death Knight, level 2 Lich, level 2 Naga versus level 2 Demon Hunter and level 2 Panda. Whoa, Demon Hunter getting a face full of pain right here. Gonna have to use an invulnerability pot. Bear gonna get taken down. Ooh, never mind. That was a nice staff. Dryads going down. Coil on the Lich. That invulnerability pot runs out. Staff of Preservation on Demon Hunter. Lich has an invulnerability pot. Will use it. Another bear goes down. So that Orb of Corruption is slicing through these units. Looks like he's going to show some mercy on that Panda. Shade scouting around. Making sure there's nothing sneaky going on here. 50 food for the Night Elf, 56 for the Undead. So the Undead has gone into upkeep, so I hope he gets an expansion. It's currently 0-0 upgrades versus 0-0. Unless you got Fiend upgrades. Whoa, there, Nelly. We got some Frost Worms. Don't know how successful they'll be against all those Dryads, but we'll have to see. Boots of Speed being revealed here. Tome of GG. It's the Crystal Ball was what was dropped. Not the greatest item in the world. They are free reveals. I personally like to sell them, but I know they can be used pretty well. I'm just not that kind of guy. Let's see what super duper item drops from this red Drake. I believe he has Ghoul Frenzy. And the super item is Scourge Bones Chimes, which is very nice if you have ghouls. Gives Vampiric Ardoa. Let's see what super items drop from this red dragon. Scourge Bones Chimes, which is very useful when you have bears. I hope he picked it up. Please tell me he picked it up. Okay. Level 3 Death Knight, level 2 Lich, level 3 Naga versus level 3 Panda and level 3 Demon Hunter.
Forces are under attack.
I'm so sorry. I try not to cough in the mics. It kind of sounds annoying. And in case someone's watching these videos in headphones, don't want to bust their ears. So we're getting to that point where there's plenty of creeping going on, but we are running out of creep camps. In fact, there's only 2 green spots left, which means we're at that point of the game where we shall be seeing some combat. Since I know a fight may happen soon, it's 48 supply for the Night Elf, 72 for the Undead. Undead has been in upkeep for a while, no expansion. Meanwhile, the Night Elf's actually stealing his expansion. Sneaky elf. It's currently 1-1 upgrades versus 1-0. Night Elf looks like he's going to come into this. Sees the backside of the army. Might get himself a fiend or two. A ghoul or two. Night Elf does not want to take this fight. I was about to cough again. Ooh. That poor sheep.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Looks like Night Elf's gonna poke into this base. May force a TP. He does force a TP. Rejuvenation on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter getting caught behind that army though. Woo. That's scary. Run, Demon Hunter. Does have an invulnerability pot. Does use it in time. Staff of Preservation and a ooh. Panda being risky with that staff of TP. Undead definitely has the superior army here. 75 food versus 60. And that Night Elf's gonna need a lot more Dryads. Looks like the Undead wants to come finish this game. Shall he finish it? We shall find out. Bears bearing it up here. Mana burn on the Lich. And here we go. We have the engagement. Fork Lightning going out. Staffs of Preservation's going down. Mana burn on the Death Knight. And this is looking like a really one-sided fight here. I don't know what Nicker did wrong, but he must did something. Vulnerability pot on the Demon Hunter. These Frost Worms are just wreaking havoc. Panda being targeted down. The old Undead right click. Breath of Fire being used. Staff for Preservation, but no avail. Coil going down. I'm sorry. Mana burn onto the Naga. Demon Hunter getting close. Dryads going down. More Dryads. Level up on the Naga and the Death Knight. I just hear the sound of dead Dryads all around. Night Elf is not giving up. Demon Hunter's getting a little bit of that nuke. He's gonna have to TP.
A player's forces are under attack.
And this definitely looks like the Undead won this fight. Panda's gonna get cancelled. And the power of Undead prevails, I guess. Mana burn onto the Lich. Demon Hunter goes down and Nicker calls GG. As soon as this game ends. Well, that game was pretty one-sided. Not as one-sided as I thought it would be. But still a good game anyway. I don't think the Undead ever knew about that expansion the Night Elf had. If you like this game, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to watch me play Warcraft 3, follow me on Twitch at Thendis32, and I'll see you around.